Hello, welcome back everybody. So for today we are going to make a TBR jar. I have my jar and I'm going to just like write them on this little notepad I have, and then we'll like cut them up. I've got my scissors to do so, and then I'm gonna do some of my Kindle books too. I don't have as many on my like direct TBR on my Kindle, but I do have some that I want to put in the jar, so we'll probably do black for my physical books from my bookshelf. We'll go over there in a minute. And then we'll do probably this green turquoise-ish color for my Kindle. And yeah, we're gonna open a fun drink, and we're just gonna go over to the bookshelf and peruse and write down all the ones that are on my TBR. We're not gonna do like, if I have like series, I'm not gonna do like the whole series. I'll just do like the first book, or like if I'm like in the middle of a series, we'll do like whatever book is next, if that makes sense. And not every book that I haven't read on my shelf will be in here, because some of them I just I don't know how to explain it. Some of them I've just had for forever, and I kind of have no interest in reading them, but like I like the author, and so I have the book. I don't know. I'm weird, I know. But yeah, we're gonna open me drink. We've got a Pepsi because I love Pepsi. I'm a whore for a good Pepsi. That was aggressive. Alright, yes, a good Pepsi. Very nice. I needed that. I've been thirsty. So yes, so I'm just gonna go over there and we're just gonna start my list. Hopefully it's not too many. I don't think there'll be too many, but we'll have to see. So yeah. Need to get up top for this. One sheet done. This is gonna be a really long list. Two done. Another one. Another one. Alright, I know that was long, but surprisingly enough, I think we got all of them on my physical TBR. Now, we go through the Kindle. I don't think we'll have very many on the Kindle, but we'll see. And like I said, there's been some that I just haven't put because I know that I'm going to read them soon, if that makes sense. They're on my more immediate TBR. Another one. I think we're almost done though. Alright, I think we finished. I think we've gotten everything that I wanted. I am just going to go through and cut them up. And then we will go through them together. And I will tell you what they are. I almost worry that I didn't space them out enough when writing them. But I guess we'll see. Maybe not. No. That should work. That should be perfect, right? Yeah, that should work perfectly. And as we fold them and put them in the jar, I'll go through them. Alright, so we are back. I have made and written down and cut out all of the books. All of the books in green are physical TBR, and then all the ones in black are from my Kindle. There's a lot here, and I didn't even include all of them. I didn't include like ones that like I know I'm going to read soon, like that are on my like immediate TBR. We didn't include those, but there's quite a bit. A lot of these I've had for like a really long time, to the point where at this point I probably never planned on reading them, so this might be helpful. But we got a lot to go over. I didn't put authors on here. I will say the author if I know it off the top of my head. If not, I will put the cover on the screen, hopefully, for most of them. First up, we have Look Closer by David Ellis. We're just gonna fold her and put her in the jar. Hopefully they don't fit in here. It's kind of a small jar. We'll see. We have The Kiss Curse by, the first name's Aaron, I believe. Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst, I believe. Daisy Jones and the Sixth by Taylor Jenkins Reid. After I Do, also by Taylor Jenkins Reid. We kind of just went in order in my bookshelf. Forever Interrupted by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Carrie Soto is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid. If you can't tell, I love her. I've read like few of her books. Alive and Wells by Hannah Bailey. Something along those lines. I'll put the cover on the screen. Crescent City, the first book, well, and obviously the rest of the series, hopefully, by Sarah J. Maas. I have tried to read this book before, so hopefully if I pick it, it'll actually force me to read it, but you never know. Problematic Summer Romance by Ali Hazelwood. Mate by Ali Hazelwood. I have read Bride, just haven't read Mate. Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. Listen, I have my authors in order, and if I have a lot of the author, and so therefore they're going to be in order, kind of, if I have more than one at least. Beach Read by Emily Henry. I have not read an Emily Henry book yet, so I don't have a ton of hers, but I do have a few, so they are on this list. Forget Me Not by, I believe, Julie Soto. Summer Romance by, I believe, Annabelle Monaghan. Somewhere along those lines. Sorry if that was totally wrong. A Dream So Wicked. I'm going to be 100%. I have no idea how to pronounce this author's name, but I do know the author's name. The cover will be on the screen. Scythe by Neil Shusterman. I'm excited for that one. City of Gods and Monsters by... I'm gonna be 100%. I don't remember the author's name at this moment. We'll put it on the screen. Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by... I had it and then I lost it. V.E. Schwab. Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab. My bad. The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. Red Queen. I believe her name's Victoria Aveyard. I could be wrong on that. Cover will be on the screen. The Perfect Marriage by Geneva Rose. Ruthless Creatures by J.T. Geisinger, I believe. Forever Never by Lucy Score. Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas. The Therapist by B.A. Paris, I believe. We're kind of getting full, and we still got quite a bit of stack left, so I may need to find a bigger jar. That should have helped. By a Thread by Lucy Score. You with a View by, is it Jessica Joyce, I believe? I believe it's the same one that wrote The 7-Year Slip and The X-Files. The Fiancé, I don't remember this author's name. It'll be on the screen. The Proposal, again, don't remember the author's name. It'll be on the screen. Ruby Spencer's Whiskey Year. It'll be on the screen. Weather Girl. These are a lot of the ones that I've had for like a really long time. Love in the Time of Serial Killers. Double Apex. A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon. Happy Place by Emily Henry. Like I said, I have a lot of her books. I just haven't read them yet. I'm horrible. Immortal Dark by... It's a weird name. Something. I don't know. I'll put it on the screen. The Maidens by Alex Michaelides, I believe is how you pronounce it. Michaelides, something along those lines. A Little Too Late by... I don't remember. The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. Death by Dumpling. Again, don't remember the author. It'll be on the screen. The Only Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones, I believe. Craven Manor by Darcy Coates. On the Shore by, I believe, Laura Pavlov. I believe is her name. Strange Sally Diamond. Again, don't remember the author, but it'll be on the screen. The Overnight Guest. I believe it's by, the first name's Heather. Could be wrong. It'll be on the screen. Whew. We getting full again. Gotta shove it down. I'm not gonna be able to mix it very well. It's fine. We'll figure it out. We might have to get a bigger jar. The Writing Retreat by, again, don't remember the author. Misery by Stephen King. Mr. Mercedes by Stephen King. I'm very excited for his books. I just haven't got around to it yet. 11/22/63 by Stephen King. That one's just because it intimidates me because it's ginormous. The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. Poston, I think that's how you pronounce your last name. Good enough. The Only One Left by Riley Sager. I absolutely love Riley Sager. I've read a few of his books, but not a lot of all of them. Final Girls by Riley Sager. The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager. The Woman in Cabin 10. I don't remember the author's name. It'll be on the screen. Hecate? I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it, but it's like a poetry book I got. I don't remember the author, but we'll put it on the screen. I'm interested in that one. The Starling House by... Yeah, the name blanked me. We'll put it on the screen. I think it's like Alex Haro or something like that. I don't know. It'll be on the screen. The Birthday List by Devney Perry. A Little Too Close by, I think that one's Rebecca Yarros. I could be wrong. We'll put it on the screen. Reckless Memories by Catherine Cowles, one of my favorite authors. The Conditions of Will by Jessa Hastings. Meet Your Baker. I don't remember the author's name. We'll put her on the screen. Unmaking of June Farrow. Again, don't remember the author. I'm so sorry. I suck. Phantasma by, I believe it's pronounced Kaylee Smith. I believe. The Wedding People. I don't remember the author's name. Mystery Man by, the author's name blanks me at this exact moment. It'll be on the screen. If It Makes You Happy. Again, I don't know the author's name. The Bridge Kingdom by Daniel L. Jensen, I believe is how it's pronounced. Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. Long Tall Texans by Diana Palmer. Yeah, this is a giant series that I'm pretty sure you can just like pick one. They're all under like 200, 300 pages. But they're cowboys, so I'm excited for those. Next of Kin by Hannah Bonham Young, I believe. 1,000 Broken Pieces by same one that wrote 1,000 Broken Pieces, 1,000 Boy Kisses. I don't remember the author's name right now. Body Check by L. Kennedy. The Lost Letters of Aislings. I'm not exactly sure if that's how you pronounce it, but I got it for free and it sounded interesting, so I'm excited for that one. Punk 57 by Penelope Douglas. The Sundown Motel by, I don't remember the author's name at this moment. The Jasad Air. Again, don't remember the author's name. Red Rising by Pierce Brown. I'm interested to get into this series. I've heard really good things about it. But I don't know if it's going to be for me. But we'll see. Code of Silence by Chantal Tessier. I think that's how you pronounce your last name. Beautifully Broken Pieces by Catherine Cowles. The Priory of the Orange Tree. I do not know the author's name. We'll get there. The Poppy War. Also don't know the author's name. Untamed Vixen by, I believe her name's Luna Pierce, I believe. The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I don't remember the author's name. I think it's like Lori something. The Thursday Murder Club. I think it's the Thursday Murder Club. It might be the Tuesday Murder Club. I might have just got the days of the weeks mixed up. I remembered it after the fact. By someone. Again, don't remember the name. And then last but not least, Him by L. Kennedy. There's probably more that I could scout through and do these, but these are like all the books that I currently have, whether it be physical or on my Kindle, but these are mine. These aren't Kindle Unlimited. These aren't library. These aren't ones that I just are on my TBR. These are all my ones that I physically have on my shelf or that I've already purchased on my Kindle. I'm gonna get it stirring, so I'll have to figure that out. I'm gonna have to put it in like a bucket or something and then shove them back in there. So there we go. We've got her all done. I'll put the lid on her. I don't think that's gonna do much. Maybe I should have folded them into smaller pieces. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's all I have today. Just making a TBR jar that is now finished. And yeah, that's all I got. Later, love you, bye.